It's humid, the sun is beating down, and the rugby certainly will turn up the heat in a little while as we bring you the first of the semi-finals in this much-awaited knockout tournament. Trinity travelling down to Colombo to take on Wesley College live from the Royal College Sports Complex here in Colombo. Wesley College from Abdul Rahman, Keshara Rahul, Nelith Hapugala, all experienced campaigners, Shalom Jayasumana, Netuja Netsara, Hivin Utmika, Liam Onassis and Pawan Thiranagama moves from the front row to the third row in this his final season in the Double Blues.
Trinity lining up with Misala Pereira, Ritika Veragam and Nahil Jaya unchanged from last game as well. Vihanga Indusare, Evin Jayasena comes into the mix and Nisit Kumar Singh, Hamza Abdin and Achinta Jayasen who's dropped from the front row to the number 8 position for Trinity as well. This young lad as he kicks off.
They go deep and run back by Veerabangsa. Caught
back last foot
in the 22 and they will get this one back to Shan Altaf and he's charged down immediately and this has really set the cat among the pigeons. Does Wesley have it? No, Trinity have managed to hold on to it through Abdul Malik. Charge down really bringing everyone onto their feet and Trinity have managed to control the ball and will try to give Shan Altaf a little bit more space and this time he hurries his kick but it's not found touch. Had the better of Nelith Hapugala
set steady
in the last engagement but this time it looks like it's better from Wesley. And there you go from Udan Vijayakun. Savira Bangsa who carries strongly. Here we go for Jayasena. Jayasena coming in field.
back last foot
Still available for Trinity but it's slow ball. They wouldn't mind that though as they latch on. And Wesley forced into some goal line defense early from some good penetrative play from Trinity leading up to this. Living danger is there, the Trinity latches, waiting for the ball to come out.
use it back
Use it is the call. And there's a penalty advantage coming for Trinity. They'll hope that they don't need to use it and they don't as Nisit Kumarasinghe manages to find his way over the line. And the young flanker who played so well last season has opened the scoring in the semi.
Amanabak try number 1 in this semi-final. Nisit Kumarasinghe benefiting from the very good work of the forwards. They were patient, they waited for that penalty to come. And Wesley guilty of overstepping the offside mark. 5 points on the board. Amanabak try number 1 for Nisit Kumarasinghe as Shan Altaf readies the goal conversion. Will want to make sure that he hits the mark and has no problem. 7 points to nil. Trinity into the scorebooks.
So the first Amanabank try and the first goal conversion means that Trinity College will go into an early lead. Here's the burst from Abdul Ahmed. Thiranagama takes it almost to the 22. Can hear the Wesley crowd in the background. Here's Abdul Rahman once again. He's a big forward but needs to improve his body position into contact.
no hands on the ground
Here's the Cab. They get the ball away and now it's Mohammad Fawaz in for the corner.
Wesley College will be hoping that their key man can get the extras and square it out here.
20 more
Amanabank try, 5 points in the pocket. Can the goal conversion equalize? Good connection on the ball and like you mentioned, started off as a hooker and now plays in the 8th place, 7s for Wesley as well, so has that ability and skill.
play on
Box kicks but it's been charged down. It's been charged down and he's going to run all the way over Hamza Abdin. He's made a habit of scoring tries last season in the number 7 jersey and now he's moved 1 digit lower.
Very, very good poacher and the third rowers are normally very good poachers as Shan Altaf.
And that's great work Excellent work from Abdeen again.
Well, try scorer Hamza Abdeen quickly taken by Udan Vijayakon. Vijayakon beats one man. Vijayakon and the line at his mercy, stopped inches away. This is fabulous from Trinity's number 9. Now the forwards rallying around the action.
Took it really quickly. Udan Vijayakon completely caught the Wesley defense snapping, and here's Altaf. Altaf puts the fend in. Altaf all the way for the line, and he scores. Manages to reach behind his back and score the try.
Is okay.
But the television match official has made the decision. There is certain grounding that is seen, and the try is awarded.
Knock this one over quite simply, I'm sure, for another goal conversion. It's been an offside penalty taken quickly by Thiranagama.
Release.
Were Trinity's defenders behind the line? That's the question.
Last foot, go back.
Here they go once again through Liam Onassis. Surely Wesley need to take this ball out, because all Trinity's defenders are converged in probably a 3 square foot area at the moment.
No, release. Advantage.
It's another advantage. Not releasing is the call. And it looks like they've scored. Finally, Hapagala gets it down. Sudarshana, but Mohammad Fawaz missing another important conversion, so they've left 4 points.
And through that line out, they belt and belt and belt. This is going to be a try for the ages if they can absolutely finish this one.
Here's Hapagala. The man mounted close to the line, trying to spin his way to the line is on assist. Good technique to make the ball available though. Here they go. Close quarters once again. This is where they did it from just moments ago, and that looks like it's a nice angle, and it is a try indeed.
Trinity's Manzil running to try and upset.
No. That's last foot.
Evin Jayasena, in fact it was Manzil.
Advantage offside.
And wonderful try by Achinta Jayasena. Absolutely sliced open the Wesley defense. And this is some superb rugby that we're seeing from both teams, Sudarshana.
Because before half time, you got to make sure that you had this as Sean Altaf.
Here's the final score of the half. 28 points to 17. Like I said, 45 points in 35 minutes. It's been that kind of a game. And what can we expect in the second 35 minutes of this first semi-final?
Elevate your game with ThePapare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination.
Sean Altaf. Little bit of a momentum swing in the first half for Wesley, but Trinity resting it back. How will this second half go as Pawan Thiranagama thunders forward early on? And the clear out is superb from Abdul Rahman, and that's the box kick. It's deep, not intended to be contestable, and Sean Altaf puts this one out into touch on the full, and it goes right the way back. No, it's actually bounced just inside carry, and that time Malik puts the ball up and is lucky to get it back. They're holding him up, but he does well to go to ground.
Stay on.
Vijay Koon, little bit of space. They've got numbers. Stepping back was Altaf, just gives it in to Nisit Kumarasinghe, who'll score his second. Wonderful Amana Bank try once again, and Trinity showed all the patience that they need, and that was a super patient, professional Amana Bank try to knock over this gold conversion. If he can, yes he can. Well in the lead, they can afford to try a few things against really quality opposition. Vijay Koon. And it's charged down this time. Man in front of the ball, doesn't matter because he's all on side, and in the end,
We don't see the flashiness of the Trinitians who won the league last year, as Sean Altaf comes away good with the conversion as well. 42 points to 17. 14-man Trinity is going to be a easier break than 15-man Trinity.
well, we say that, but 14-man teams seem to have lifted their game recently, whether it's at school level or international level. Driving towards the line again. Plenty of defenders for Trinity. They're on their feet, and do they manage to get it down? Yes, now they do. Counterpart up.
Counter ruck is good. Okay, 10, okay.
Counter ruck was good that time. And once again, they've thumped this ball back,
No corner advantage.
knowing that the fullback is on one leg literally. And here's Akash Fernando who'll scamper in for the try. And Wesley desperately need to get Mohammad Fawaz off and get someone. Still going, that's good work. It's like they might be coming back to the penalty if they need to, as
Penalty advantage.
Wesley's a few inches short and now they've gone over.
High scoring affair here.
It was Withmika in the end. And Wesley getting a consolation try. Udan Vijayakun has been superb as well. One of the best games I've seen him have, and that might be a flying wedge. Yes, Wesley just losing the plot towards the end of the game. And that's it as we come back, and we'll, despite the really good defensive work from the Trinity forwards, I think we're agreed that Abdul Malik is our Swiss Tech player of the game.
Well, 20-point victory in this semi-final, which the Double Blues were tipped as the absolute favourites coming into the game. Trinitians have found a way. They've showcased that they will pace it at their own right. They will pace it the way they want to. They've travelled to Colombo thrice and they've booked their fourth visit as well.
49 points to 29 is how it ended up. They scored 23 points.
49 points to 29. Where's how it ends? 7 tries, all 7 converted by Trinity College, and that's something they will be absolutely delighted about, despite Sean Altaf missing that important penalty at that time.